Whew, fucking sweltering in here, isn't it? But yeah, welcome back to Ocarina of Time, folks. Yeah, we're all done now with the Fire Temple, so all that's left to do now is for us to start making some preparations on getting to our next temple, which is one that I am admittedly not going to name out loud, because I've already, yeah, because I don't want to risk giving people PTSD over it. Anyway, now we also have our Megaton Hammer. We can also smash open some of these tougher boulders and gain access to even more secret areas. Although this one, actually, yeah, I'm not going to bother with this one because this is just a bunch of Deku scrubs, just selling me all gubbins I don't need. Yeah, I checked already. Those ones only have like ones only have like Deku nuts, arrows, bombs, and whatnot. Stuff that I'm not really short on. What I do need to do, however, is come over here and smash open this. Because, boom, we've got ourselves another great fairy fountain in here. So yeah, let's, play ourselves a Zelda's Lullaby, and let's get ourselves a brand new skill, shall we? There she is. Pointy as the day as I last saw her. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Wisdom. I'm going to enhance your magic power. Receive it now. Okay, that's at least a slightly less suggestive pose. Thanks for that. And with that, we now have an enhanced magic meter. Your magic power has been enhanced. Now you have twice as much magic power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. There we go. Although I haven't, useful upgrades. Although I haven't really been getting a hell of a lot of use out of the magic meter much, but indeed, we now have twice as much magic as we originally had. So spells like Din's Fire, stuff like performing like high power spin attacks. We can now do them way more than we originally could. Well, even then, in that case, we never really used a hell of a lot of magic power for that in the first place. Oh well. Also, yeah, no, we've also got that. Yeah, we've also got that in the center there as well. The a piece of hearts. I think that might be related. Off the top of my head, it might be related to a magic bean that I might need to plant in here as Kid Link, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, actually, yeah, no, that's a little hint from Navi as well about going up to Zora's River for the next temple. But yeah, no, I'm trying to remember that off the top. You know what? I'm actually going to do a little bit of research. I'm going to head back to the Temple of Time for a short bit, and I'm going to see if I can actually get if my theory is correct. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, yeah, and we're back. Oh yes, indeed, that is how I do it, because there is indeed a slot here for some magic beans. Wonderful. Which also means that there's bound to be a gold sculptor in there as well. Oh well, can't really be bothered. All right, let's head back to the future again, and we will and yeah, we'll come back here as an adult again. Alright, and we're back again. Yeah, no, it should also be noted, another thing that should be noted as well is that those warp songs also work when you're Kid Link as well. So, yep. Yeah, jump off here, and we can grab that. Boom. Yeah, just need to find 2 more, and then we're up to 13 pieces of heart, which is very nice. But yeah, before I interrupted myself, yeah, you can also play all of those songs as Child Link as well, which is a very handy little skill to use when you're backtracking back in the past as well. Yeah, back to the Temple of Time. Because it's just kind of a useful place to be able to walk back to anyway, because it's a nice centralized location. All right, so yeah, we've got the double we've got our double magic meter. We've got another piece of heart. Yeah, the only thing I can really think of off the top of my head is to head back on over to Zora's Domain, because the main thing that we're concentrating on for this part is actually going back to a location that we already visited earlier on in the Let's Play. When I was getting the Begoron sword, we're heading back to that ice cavern because we need to complete it in order to gain access to the next temple. And yeah, also one other thing as well. There's now that I have the Megaton hammer. Oh God, no, stop. See, the buttons on this on the Pro Controller aren't color coded, so I can't remember. Yeah, because we've also got a bunch of these boulders that I can smash open as well. So we have a quick look to see if I've got any secrets around here that I can take advantage of. I'm sure that one in the center's got something because it's surrounded by smaller rocks. Nothing initially, but my controller is rumbling a little bit, so... Yeah, there we go, there's a secret. Yes, this is probably going to be like a shit ton of rupees or something. Oh, no, actually, it's, something a little different. Okay, actually, you know what? Probably a good thing we've got that bigger magic meter, eh? Because I don't have any, I don't have any, other flame options on hand than to use Din's Fire. That's it. Okay, cool. So we've got a cow in here, so I can get some Lon Lon milk if I want. Which might not be the worst idea, because I am a bit short on fairies, although I could always just hit up a fairy fountain instead. And then, yeah, okay, that was just a, just a basic Skulltula behind that one. Okay, actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just get some Lon Lon milk. I can worry about fairies. Yeah, I'll only get the one bottle though. Because I do want to keep some space open for a fairy instead. Yeah, I've already got my Ocarina. Yeah, I've already got my Ocarina equipped. There we go. Yeah, so a bit more free Lon Lon milk, and that should do. Oh, actually, hang on. I heard that. Oh shit! Actually, you know what? I take back what I said earlier. There's a gold Skulltula in here. Yeah, this was a secret that I found using the Agni Stone, and yet that is a secret that you need for 100% completion. Okay, yeah, so, fuck. I guess I do apologize. I was wrong earlier on. That being said, it is one of the more obvious. It is one of the more obvious clues, like because you bust open that rock and then there's just nothing in the center, so you might still get the idea to bomb it anyway. But yeah, nevertheless. All right. Anyway, now that we've done that, let's actually head on over to the Zora River properly this time. All right, here we are again, back up the far end of Zora's River. So yeah, let's once again open the way with our trusty Ocarina. There we go. Yep. And here we are, back inside Zora's Domain once again. But yeah, we saw this earlier on when I was getting the Begoron sword. But yeah, the entire place is frozen over, which is just absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Yeah. Now, as part of like getting the Begoron sword early, I did do like a little bit of a yeah, I did do like a little bit of a sequence break because I already woke this guy up. Oh, I've come back to life, King Zora. That was like 4 weeks ago.
I hope that in time you'll realize what an idiot you've been.
Was it you who saved me? Don't be nervous. It looks like you have a hard time breathing underwater. As an expression of my gratitude, I grant you this tunic. With this, you won't choke underwater. Boom! We now have a blue tunic as well. So that's all 3 tunics in the game. So yeah, so if the red one makes us fireproof, the blue one lets us breathe underwater, which is very, very, very handy. So yeah, this is exactly what we need to access the next temple. However, Link unfortunately has run into a little bit of a problem, because it's not going to be until at least Twilight Princess before he learns to actually swim, like underwater normally. And it won't be until like Skyward Sword that he'll be able to do it without any assistance. And even then after that, he completely forgets how to fucking do it in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So, yeah, so we can swim around on the surface here just fine. But when it comes to diving, we can still only just go straight down and then back up again. So we're going to need a little bit more assistance. And that is what is that is the remaining secret that is hiding inside the ice cavern, which we are going to go and grab right now. As for why I didn't do this the first time I visited the ice cavern, and could have just had this all over and done with right away,
shut up!
There we go. So yeah, here we are back in the ice cavern once again, and now we can actually thoroughly explore this place a little bit more. Yeah, in fact, actually, you know what? I've actually just had a thought. Probably a good thing that I kept at least one bottle saved. I'm thinking maybe I might actually want to, maybe like having the Lon Lon milk might not have been the best idea. But may not have been the greatest idea either, because it's going to make me have to backtrack in this area a little bit more than I was originally planning on. I think not too much, but, ow. But, yeah, no, there is quite a few red ice areas that I'll need to, unfreeze as well. And having, like, yeah, like, the more free bottles that I have, the better. Ow. Yeah, thankfully, yeah, because we already did a lot of the exploring earlier on. Yeah, it has not taken me very long to backtrack to this part of the cavern, at least. Which is good. I can take my time exploring this. Nope, no you don't. Or. There we go. Right, yeah, so how do I want to play this? Actually, well, you know what? There's a big old chunk of red ice over there that I can just defrost straight away. So I don't really need to worry about that too much. Yeah, I don't know if I really need to worry about what's in that in that vase either, because I think that might just be. Yeah, that's probably like just like rupees or a piece of heart or something. Yeah, certainly defrost this thing. Yeah, inside this chest we get a dungeon map. Yeah, yeah. Truth be told, yeah, no, this place is pretty dinky compared to the other dungeons, but I guess it is still technically like a dungeon. go. And that was the only. I think that's the only major thing that I really needed to do in here. Yeah. No. All right. We'll just take this bottle of blue fire and let's head back to where was it again? I think it was like the room that was before the giant fan. Oh, wait, no, it was the room with... I think it is the room with the giant fan, because I think I need to defrost this one here. There we go. Actually, I wonder if there are any more sources of that blue fire in the ice cavern. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh, actually, yeah, no, there is one over there as well. Nice. Ow, bollocks. There we are. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to swap out the Megaton hammer for the bow here. There you go. It just makes dealing with the keys a little bit more straightforward. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Another gold skull tiller as well. I want that. Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There we are. Whoever said that gimme, gimme never gets. Yeah, what kind of fucking idiot believed that? Alright. But, yeah, so in this particular area, if I remember correctly, is kind of a pain in the ass to navigate. Because yeah, we've got not only have we got ice physics, we've also got this sliding block puzzle here as well, and we need to slide this big block into specific positions in order to be able to fully navigate this place. Oh, pardon me, sorry, that was my breakfast. And actually, yeah, no, I do need another bottle of another bottle of blue fire. I need to get that one over there. Yeah, so whenever this big ice block slides off of the surface and into the abyss, it'll reset back where it began. Nope. Careful. There we go, because I do need to be careful navigating this place, because there are, yeah, the ice physics in here are monstrous. I'm inclined to agree with most of the internet that ice physics might be one of the worst things in a like one of the worst design choices in a video. Granted, it does like add challenge, but it's a little bit of artificial challenge for the sake of what I guess realism, I suppose. Yeah, the idea being that ice is slidey, therefore, but no, it's just kind of a pain in the arse. There we go. Now, I'll tell you what is a great idea for, like, a great piece of game design. If you have an ice level that has ice skating physics instead, like in Mario Galaxy or something, that's a much better idea. Because suddenly you go from having very little control at all to having excellent control. Oh, shit. There we go, grab this last one here. Excellent. Alright, yeah, now that we've collected all 5 of those, you can see, like, yeah, over there, the pathway deeper into the cavern has opened up. So now we're just gonna push this big ice block all the way over there instead. Push it there. One last big shove. And there we go. Yeah, not too rigorous to solve this particular puzzle, but not my favourite one in the game. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Now we've got back on a nice snowy surface. We can actually have a little bit more grip now. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that figures. There we go. And yeah, you know what? Also, bit of a brave move, I'm sure. I'm just going to use my fairy here. I'm going to keep the Lon Lon milk instead. Because yeah, fairies are kind of a dime a dozen. So yeah, let's actually, yeah, like do the thing that I should have done earlier and actually have 2 bottles of this on hand. Boom. And now I've got enough to unfreeze that other red ice wall that I came across earlier, as well as enough to get into that last room. So yeah, dump it out here. And yeah, what was behind this wall here? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Oh, man! Can you believe it? It was right there!
Oh, okay, well, you know what? There's a piece of heart in here, so it was worth it, but I feel like I could have made things a lot more straightforward for myself if I just come here first. Fuck you. And fuck you too. I might as well snag myself another one of these. Oh, actually, I can also hear that as well. A scritching and a scratching. There's a gold skeleton in here too, isn't there? Alright, where is it? God, man, it does remind you as well. Like, even if you've got, like, you have 3 items instead of just 1 now, like in A Link to the Past, it still isn't quite enough. I want more. More face buttons. There we go. And you know what? I might as well, because I'm pretty sure this is the compass, so I might as well grab this while I'm here. I don't really need it, but it might actually, no, it'll tell me if there are any other items in here that I'm missing. Yes, let's see. Yes, there. Actually, no, hang on. Oh, actually, no. There's only 1 item left in this in the ice cabin, and it's basically the only and it's the mandatory one thing that we've actually come all this way to grab in the first place. So let's just head back through here, complete that ice puzzle again, melt the last bit of red ice, and then we're golden. Okay, finally back. One last one of these. I swear the fucking god it better be. There we go. What's in these pots? Heart container and a rupee. Okay, a fairy would have been preferable, but whatever. And now we just got to deal with this piece of shit. A white Morphos. There we go, no problem. Thanks, Begoron Sword. Yeah, I bet the developers thought they were being really clever there as well, didn't they? But yes, we now have the Iron Boots, a brand new item. So heavy you can't run, so heavy you can't float. Yeah, this is what we use in place of swimming. We meet again, Link. Indeed we do. How are things? If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. Oh god, you're telling me I've got to talk to her again? Great. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, the ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. That is the closest that you've gotten to actually rhyming one of these things. So yeah, probably one of the most straightforward songs in the entire game. It's only 5 notes. And of course I completely bungle it. Also, to any fans of Twilight Princess out there, this particular song will also be quite familiar. You'll be quite familiar with this one. You have learned the Serenade of Water. Link, I'll see you again. Ah, god, I'm gonna need glasses after this. Alright, so anyway, yeah. Now that we have our hands on the iron boots, we can equip those. And indeed, as you can see, they do make me quite slow and plodding. They're not very useful on land, but in the water, used in conjunction with the blue tunic, we can now walk around below the water surface, and we can also breathe underwater as well, which is very handy. So yeah, switch back to the Kokiri boots now that we're above the water surface, and we can finally head on out. Okay, now before we head to the entrance to the water temple and call it a part, I've got a couple more places I want to check out first because I have a sneaking suspicion I might be able to get a couple more pieces of heart if I'm lucky. Also, if I remember correctly as well, there was also a great fairy fountain over here as well. Yeah, that I investigated as a kid. There isn't anything over here for me to do as an adult, is there? Yeah, okay, so yeah, just thought I'd quickly double check. Yeah, no, this I already used this. I already used that Great Fairy Fountain as a kid, and it didn't have any new skills as an adult. It's just a full heal if you go back. All right, yeah. So first things first, I wanted to equip the iron boots here, drift all the way down to the bottom. Because there are a couple of bits and bobs down here at the very bottom of the lake as well. But was one of them... Yes, it was! It was a piece of heart. Stonking. And now we're up to 13 hearts. Absolutely lovely. Alright, so yeah, let's take those off, drift back up to the top. which unfortunately is going to take a minute. I might be able to speed it up if I swim against the some of these sloped surfaces. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Wonderful. I tell you what, the next thing I want to do after that is actually, talking of Great Fairy Fountains, I would actually like to go and check out, I would actually like to go and revisit one real quick so I can stock back up on fairies, since I used up my, since I used up most of them both in the previous dungeon and also to make space for the blue fire. So let's actually very quickly... what was the song for the Forest Temple again? Because that's the closest one that I remember. Anyway, to Forest. Oh yeah, I remember now. So yeah, I'll quickly fast travel over there, get myself stocked up on fairies, and then we'll finally head on over to Lake Hylia. Oh, god damn it, not you, go away. Hate you so much. Actually, you know what, hold on, I've got a bow, haven't I? I think I can just shoot you in the face, can't I? Yes! There we go. Yeah, now that I've got the bow, I don't have to worry about that plank anymore whenever I come through here.
Oh, I missed!
Dickhead. Alright. So yeah, grab a couple more fairies. That's one. And let's grab a second one. I think I only need two. If I ever need to heal myself in the next temple, I've also got the Lon milk. And I think I should be able to just do it in here. So yeah, let's finally hit our... our Lake Hylia. Yeah, the Serenade of Water, that was it. Let's finally warp over to Lake Hylia. Boom. Nice. But yeah, I think we remember seeing this earlier in the previous part as well, because we had to come through here in order to get to the as part of the Big Goron Sword quest. Yeah, no, the lake has almost completely dried up here as well. Yeah, because Zora's Domain has frozen over, the primary water source that was feeding the lake is also completely kaput as well. So yeah, the whole place is just drying up, which is unfortunate. But before we actually go and investigate the temple proper, just want to quickly come over here because there was a because remember, I did plant that that magic bean over there. I don't think I ever actually rode on it. I didn't have time to. Fucking birds. A bit like Keese these things are. There we go. Yeah, because now I can climb all the way up to the tip top of this tower, and there we go, another piece of heart. Luxury. Yeah, just gotta find another 3 of those now. I'll worry about that a little bit later on. Yep. Well, actually, I tell you what. Tell a lie, because because I've got the iron boots, I think I might be able to get one right in here as well, if I remember correctly. Because yeah, isn't at the bottom of there is some gubbins down at the bottom there as well. Alright, let's equip those. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, you know what? No, there wasn't a Wasn't a piece of heart or anything, but yeah, it was a gold skulltula. Lovely. Oh, actually, hang on, no, I can't kill you with any of my conventional weapon. I need this. I need the hook shot. Yeah, because yeah, this is actually the only weapon that I can use underwater. Boom. And that is now 40. Yeah, tell you what, I'll wait until after I complete the next dungeon before I turn in those next 10 gold skulltulas. But yeah, I will try to remember to do that in the next part once I'm all done. I'm sure I'll be finding plenty more gold skulltulas in the next dungeon anyway. God, yeah, I can't believe it's raining already. Like, I'm gonna get wet. I just dry cleaned this tunic as well. There we go. So yeah, now that we have the iron boots, now that we have our hook shot, and now that we have our blue tunic, we can activate this switch here, and we can gain access to what is by far and away the most notorious temple in the entire game, if not the most notorious temple in the entire series, the Water Temple. But we're going to worry about that in the next part. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for some more Ocarina of Time. TCFN.